Hey, what's up guys? Seeker of Chaos bringing you another video. I decided to make a new show generally talking about discussion and what-if type scenarios about various stuff, you know, movies, TVs, video games, and the like. And I just spend a lot of time thinking about certain things while I'm playing, and I just feel like, you know, talking about them and getting other people's ideas about the subject. And what better way than YouTube, you know? But today I'm discussing something Dragon Ball Z related, hence the Dragon Ball Z game. It's something I've kind of been curious about for quite a while, but never really had the people to talk to about it. And today's subject is whether or not Cell can actually use the Sprit Bomb. Now, before we go into the discussion, I want to clarify exactly what is the Sprit Bomb for those who have no idea what it is. Of course, if you've seen Dragon Ball Z, you should at least have heard of it, but, you know, like I said, for the people that don't know. Sprit Bomb is arguably the most powerful attack in the entire show. It takes the life energy of living things and concentrates it into a giant orb, which is then thrown at the opponent. And the strength of the attack depends on how much energy goes into it, which is why it's arguably the strongest attack ever. The reason I'm asking this question is because it seems that you have to willingly give the energy to the person in question. So that just begs the question, can Cell actually use the Sprit Bomb? Now, he said he could in the show. He has Goku cells, so he can use all of Goku's abilities, which he showed using the Kamehameha wave a couple of times. But he mentioned that he can use this Sprit Bomb, but it just begs the question of whether he really can. Now, we see the Sprit Bomb used 3 times in battle in Dragon Ball Z. 4 times if you want to count GT, which I know some people won't because not a lot of people like GT. And
do this!
This
would be
twice
a good time to test the power of my perfect
out of those 4 times, the Sprit Bomb was used to kill somebody, 3 times used to defeat somebody. Now, all those times, Goku used it, and he was asking people to give him the energy, especially in the fight against Kid Buu at the end of Dragon Ball Z. And it took Hercule to have the other humans that don't really know Goku to give him the energy. So sorry, that's just why I'm asking this question, because when he used it against Vegeta at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, he took the energy of the plants and animals of Earth, and so it was relatively small comparatively to other Sprit Bombs that we see later in the series. And it seems like you don't necessarily have to ask for that energy. It's never really shown that the plants and animals are just giving it when asked. It seems like you can just take it. Which, if that's the case, then Cell could, at most, get one of the smaller Sprit Bombs like Goku used against Vegeta at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. But not the larger ones that require people to willingly give their energy. It's never really fully explained, and if it is, I haven't really seen the beginning of Dragon Ball Z in a while, so if it is said in the show, please
Better not bore me.
send a link to a video. If there is one, let me know. But they never really go into full explanation on how the Spirit Bomb fully works. The other question about whether Cell can use the Spirit Bomb or not is, it seems, from what I've read, and I did look some things up about this before I made this video, otherwise I'd be very ill-equipped, is it seems, note seems, that only pure-hearted people are able to use the Spirit Bomb. Again, it's when Goku uses it against Vegeta. I mean, he gives it to Krillin, who isn't completely pure-hearted, but I mean, he's not necessarily evil, so it's kind of, it's maybe not Nimbus Cloud pure-heartedness, but it could be, you know, not necessarily evil. Again, it's very confusing on what they mean by it. But Krillin throws it and misses Vegeta. And it's going to hit Gohan, but Goku tells Gohan you can reflect it if you have a pure heart, which Gohan was able to reflect it. So, Cell is anything but pure-hearted. So, if it is the question of whether or not you have to be pure-hearted to use the Spirit Bomb, then no, Cell can't use it whatsoever. It makes no sense to say you have this ability and not even attempt it. I mean, granted, the Spirit Bomb has this very huge drawback of you have to stay still.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
But, I mean, Cell can make the Cell Juniors who, until Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2, could take on any of the Z Warriors no problem. So if he wanted to use the Spirit Bomb, he could have pretty easily just made some Cell Juniors and then just stood there. The Cell Juniors could have taken care of everything. But it's still, it makes no sense that you can say that Cell can use this technique, but then he never does. I mean, we barely see the Spirit Bomb ever in the show. Like I said, it's used 3 or 4 times ever. I mean, they use it a couple of times in the movies, which one time Goku absorbs the Spirit Bomb. How that one works, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that because I generally don't count most of the movies. I only really count 2 of them as any form of canon, and neither of them showed the Spirit Bomb. So, what do you guys think? Do you think Cell could actually be able to use the Spirit Bomb in any way, shape, or form, whether it's the small one like Goku used against Vegeta, or one of the larger ones that's used later on in the show? Let me know down in the comments on what you think, and like and subscribe for more stuff like this. I really had fun doing this. I'm probably going to do more at a later time. So it was fun, guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys later.